Hey, what is going on, ladies and gentlemen? My name is Quarbit, and I'll be your host today for Europa Universalis 4. Let's hop right into episode 13 of our Oirat to Mongol Empire run. Nothing extra special to announce today because I assume at this point you've probably subscribed and have joined the Discord. So, that's all we have to talk about for today. Pretty much, we're gonna go ahead, we're gonna start the whole war. We can pretty much take all provinces with tribal conquest here against Tibet, and I do need some Tibetan provinces over here to secure the faith, which would be fantastic. It would be really, really nice, actually. Apparently I need to own Lhasa and 10 provinces in the Tibet region, but it doesn't say that I need to have them accord necessarily, so we'll see just how far we can go here. Why can't I click on Mongyang? Oh, now I can. Okay. You have quite a few allies, actually. My question is... Oh, it seems I already have 1 or 2 Tibet provinces, so a full annexation of Tibet, the nation, should pretty much put me where I want to be, which is great. So I'm going to start off real quick, no ifs, ands, or buts about it, because, well, apparently they can access me through this territory, so I'll block that off first. They do only happen to have 7,000 troops, some of which are dealing with rebels on their capital. Oh, and people are going to try and join the coalition, which is adorable, which, yeah, nothing's going to happen. Nothing's going to come from that. But, you know what? They're willing to be ballsy about it, so I'll give them that. I will give them that. Truly, though, I don't think anything's going to happen. Just to be safe, I'm sure we can have a singular ally somewhere. Apparently, no, everyone hates me. Well, I'm at war. Oirat might do it. The Great Horde, maybe. I will have to annex all these nations, so I'd prefer not to be with these guys. Maybe Qin. Which is weird, because I'm pretty sure that's a part of China. Yeah, right here. Apparently, they'd almost be accepting. Probably because they weren't around long enough to see me kill their neighbors. So, yeah, they eventually won't like me, which is how all things end in this game, but that's fine. She joins the coalition, blah blah blah. Not a real problem. Fake news. It's fake news, of course, obviously. You guys are going over here. Oh, a couple of separatists. But, oh, right exactly where we need them to be. Beautiful. And I occupied over yonder, which is not something anyone ever says anymore, so I don't know why I said that, but shush, I don't want to hear it. Lose prestige or... Yikes, I don't want that. Let's lose the prestige. That's a much more favorable outcome there. Now, I had... Yeah, okay, I was under the assumption this guy was on auto-suppress, because, you know, I'm pretty sure... You know, past Quarbit from the past had at least 6 brain cells functioning at the same time. And hopefully they all fired in some relative frequency that helps create a couple of thinking points. So, you know, turns out that didn't happen, which is great. This is also a wasteland. There aren't really that many provinces to siege down, to be honest. Like, not that many. Except I still can't fight that. No matter what, I still can't fight that. Unless they try to attack me. Maybe I can fight them off at that point. But I am a defensive planner, or at least my general is now, so we'll see where that brings us. Yeah, I wouldn't think they'd want to head into there if I do that. I do move a lot faster, so I can just catch them real quick. I can also grab a couple new techs, which, you know, I wouldn't mind really doing. I would love to take this. If I take all of these things, which I don't think I can, due to limitations, I'd be able to grab some tech cost decrease, which is nice. So instead, you know what, this would be really great. Having this land maintenance modifier would be fan-freaking-tastic. I think I'll start off with that. This isn't really important, but I have nothing else to spend my military on, so I might as well go ahead. You're also going to head over there. I'm a little bit afraid of these guys, if I'm gonna be honest. Like, I don't know what their plan is. They might go to... You know, they might go to either place, which is, like, terrifying. Either way. They are sitting on the capital. Yeah, I don't like this. I think I'll keep the army grouped up together in case they want to move over or anything like that. I mean, alternatively, I could just take it anyway. Apparently that's something I'm allowed to do, so screw it, I'll just go ahead. Rebels don't even matter, because I think they'll disappear. I'm not entirely sure, but we'll find out pretty soon at least. So let's go. Full annex, really? Yeah, permanent claims, everything's chill. Making sure I'm not forgetting anything, although I can't be forgetting anything. There's nothing to forget, it's just full annexation. Anywho, annex Tibet, I get the Khan and the Dalai Lama. Dalai Lama? Is that the Dalai... I know there's a way to pronounce that, and I know it's not the way I'm doing it, so I apologize for being an absolute buffoon. I'm giving my best shot. Anyways, I will, of course, raise this stuff down to the ground, because that's what I'm supposed to do. That's the namesake. I also need horde unity. Did I raise everything, though? That's my question. I can, of course, check using this. I can raise that in a second. The answer is yes, so the one that's blanked out, I can't raise anyway, so there we go. We'll head over here, and get rid of them real quick. They're just... Wait, now they're the Chagatai Khanate separatists? They're not separatist peasants, that's extra weird, but okay. There goes Lhasa. And we'll have a little bit of rebel suppression over here for now. So we'll hit this button. We get a nice little event. I don't know what it does, to be honest, but we'll see what it does. Okay. Whew, geez, we can certainly do something interesting here, huh? Okay, so Vajrayana becomes the new state religion. Now listen, Vajrayana, I'm pretty sure, has the karma mechanics, which they don't like it when you take development, and, it's kind of what we'll be doing a lot of, so, yeah. I am not going to become Vajrayana. I will instead apparently get local unrest decrease. Local autonomy. Okay, that's cool. Yeah, I'm no longer at 99% though, which is disappointing. I kind of did need that to secure the faith, which would be really nice. Tolerance of the true faith is always very nice to have. So, here I go, fixing my unity again. Oh boy, my favorite. Let's go with over there. That's actually going to be right here, which can grab some edict stuff. We can also grab ourselves this to see where the other one was, which is over here. Oh, there it goes. Save us a bit of money there. Yeah, that sounds about good to me. I can also, at some point I'll hit the Tumu crisis. I don't know if I'm actually ever gonna do that. I feel like the whole campaign's gonna end and I'm never gonna have, like, clicked that button, ever. Like, I'll just have never done it. Which is weird, but I feel like that's just something that'll happen. Anyways, are you guys still in the coalition? I think you'll leave soon, because we just finished that war. Let's go and drop all the forts. I'll leave you where you are, but, you can't stay there very long. Or maybe you can. Maybe they can. Okay, so Tibet successfully annexed. Next to move on to will be, of course, the rest of China. And trying to boost myself up to 1,000 dev. Which is not very easy to do, because I burn everything down. But it can be done, I want to say, before 1550. Which is not the fastest time anyone's ever, you know, formed you on, but it's still my first time, so I feel like it's not the worst thing ever. Alright, and this is the worst thing I've ever experienced in my entire life. Ooh, they actually decided to... Oh boy. Oh baby, this is interesting. I know I sounded like a slightly dying donkey for a quick second there, but I'm intrigued now. This is interesting to me. This is very interesting to me. I didn't think they'd have the balls to do it, honestly. But in a way, I'm kind of glad they did. In a way, I'm glad they did. So, show superiority, you say. Against my 107.4 discipline, my plus, I don't know, what is that, 35% morale, plus 30% combat for horses, and plus 10% infantry. Yeah, we'll see how this goes. I have a pretty alright feeling about this. Show superiority is one of my favorite things to deal with the AI about, because I don't have to siege everyone down, I just need to slaughter them before they can group together, which is not very hard to do. So these guys are gonna come wrap around and stuff like that. We're gonna see how this whole how the whole thing plays. We are, of course, gonna put on the epic music, because this is what we call an epic gamer moment, ladies and gentlemen. Because we're about to send Holy Fury on the enemy here. 3rd of August. Oh, you say I get a tick to repair, huh? Interesting. Let me also move these guys around down here. First battle is won. Second battle, it's a little bit costly. Who knows? It all depends on the next roll. Oh, and the next roll was in my favor. Beautiful. I told you. I told you it's fine. So, yeah, that's 2 battles won. Okay, we're getting there. These guys are still making their way around. I think I'll use them to beat up Korea for me. These guys are going to have to retreat. They're going to have to run away. Run away pretty hard, actually. That's not running away pretty hard. But it might be the only shot we have. Oh, okay, they're leaving. Good, good, good. I will move you over here. We'll move you over here. We're going to try and bring these armies together. Not group up, per se, but just bring them together. Reinforcements are expensive. Corruption is expensive. We're probably going to end up taking out a few loans, which is okay. We have massive loans. Speaking of which, oh, there's nothing useful. There's no useful military advisor. I would have loved to have that. Okay. Well. We'll see how it all crumbles. See how the battles play out. They will start to control a large amount of land, of course. I didn't think I made them go that way, but apparently I did. It's okay, though. Oh. Right, yeah, the little glitch that happens. Forgot about that. But we are sitting at positive show superiority. And we are absolutely clapping these guys. Oh my god. Okay, we're doing fantastic. We're doing great. In fact, I think I'll just keep, like, Korea can siege down all this stuff up here. I think I'll keep that army up there just to, like, deal with stuff. These 2 armies will just be, you know, the clap patrol. Just go around absolutely slapping down armies. And there goes another one. Let's bring you guys down here. Bring you guys a little bit closer here. 14k. Are you gonna leave? Don't leave. Come back here. I want to fight you. Yes, very good. Casualties are looking very nice here. We're sitting at 20,000 casualties, and they're sitting at around 55,000 casualties. Oh, I want to make this the absolute most regretful war of everyone's life involved, except for mine, of course. I never regret a war. Actually, that's not true. I regret wars all the time. Anyways, you're gonna go up to here, so we're gonna send him over there too. You think you're going this way, and you know what? I'm willing to agree with you. I'll just accompany you along the journey, if you know what I'm saying. Oop, there they go. I don't need. Yeah, the thing is, I don't need to like occupy anything. The war score I get just from beating them down over and over and over again is enough to stay alive here. And although we're gonna get lengthy truces, which is not very much fun. Yeah, it's not very much fun, these lengthy truces we're gonna have. But, well, that's sort of the cost that we're paying here. we'll be able to keep them off our backs, which is great. There are a few nations not involved in this war. I don't think there are very many. It looks like all of China is uniting against me, of course. Yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9... I think? 10? Maybe there are like 10 nations in here. Yeah, I think so. So we're gonna have 10 lengthy, grueling truces, but, well, I mean, again, that's just how the cookie crumbles, how the roll of the dice happens to go. Now, I'm not gonna bother worrying about, well, this is the largest army, and it does belong to Cheese, so I think I will have to chase it down a little bit. Okay, now there should be no escape. Beautiful. Wrap around on them. Please give me stack wipe. Oh, not quite. They managed to get away. Turn that down a bit. Surprisingly, we haven't taken any loans, which is great. Fantastic for us. So we're gonna move down this way. I wonder if I can set automatic things. No, I'm not playing Imperator. What am I doing? Of course I can't set automatic duties for my armies. Armies don't get missions in EU4, which I am, you know, one of the only things I wish they would borrow from Imperator's auto army missions. Because sometimes they can be useful. But anyways, for some reason they're still willing to fight. Their war enthusiasm is a lot higher than it should be, considering how the wars have been going. But who am I really to complain? I get to crush all of their armies. I mean, yeah. I mean, just look at this. They've lost, what is that? 80,000 troops to my 25,000. I'm just saying, maybe it wasn't a good idea to declare on the guy with like 600 combat modifiers. You know, potentially that would have been a minor mishap. Who knows? We're also gonna head over these directions. I need to keep these things unsieged, really, which will be difficult to do, considering, you know, everything that's burning around us. But once we finish the war here, I mean, it's really no biggie. Oh, we'll just actually get rid of those right now. Those separatists are actually a more difficult challenge than all the armies I've fought so far. A little ironic. It's also really loud still. There we go. Bring it down a bit. Also grab the next thing, which isn't, you know, the next military quality idea. It isn't as much about the naval attrition, whatever thing. It's more about the tech cost, obviously. I mean, our tech cost is going to be fairly solid looking with Confucian, the ideas, the Toto Besheg script. Pretty solid. So yeah, I have to admit, I am getting a little bit sieged down right now. That's how it works. There are still so many of them. They probably outnumber me about 2 to 1 at least still. Which is fine as long as they don't by the time we're done with them. You have a 5 maneuver. I don't really want to do that. It's a lot more casualties than I'm willing to take with whatever's going on there. So we're going to have some rebels to deal with afterwards. On the bright side, we're probably going to have enough, pretty much everything to deal with that. We're going to have enough manpower and money, hopefully. We're going to bring this guy down here. No, we're not, because I can't go down there. Okay. We're going to keep on chasing then. I am, of course, still winning. I have the positive war score. So it's really just a matter of bringing the leader down in war score. Which, other than fighting him, of course, would involve, oh, jeez. Would involve sieging him down. Of course, I'm gonna have massive amounts of devastation when we're done. But sometimes, you just gotta tank it. You just gotta tank it for the things that you have to, I don't know, not really, I don't even know what I'm saying anymore, honestly. just needless rambling as I'm trying to make sure Beijing doesn't get sieged down. Which looks like we'll be able to intervene in time, which is great. I could take the final economic idea, which might be solid actually. So I get the development cost and production efficiency, which is really, really nice. And then when we take our final quality, we can get ourselves 10% discipline increase, which is disgusting, to say the least. I think now I'm also going to go and siege down their capital. Yeah, that sounds about right to me. I also siege down, not the capital of Korea, but some part of Korea. You guys are happy because Coalition War does give you plus 30, I'll give them that. I will make sure that their capital is very thoroughly dead, at the very least. I think I'll bring this guy over as well. As for things like rebels, national unrest is not so good. I'll drop our war exhaustion a little bit. I'll also put on the epic music. Some form of epic music, at least. Okay, they're not supposed to be able to... Okay, maybe they can see me. Most of the time, the AI is supposed to pretend they can't see you. But I guess in that case, they're allowed to see me. Okay, we're gonna go and take back our fort here from them. They do have a really solid general, which I don't like to see the looks of, but a battle's a battle, and the general doesn't matter when you can't fight very well. I'm gonna bring them down here. These guys are still sieging the capital like some good chaps. Can't really move around very quickly, can I? Separatists, blah blah blah. Who's admin or local unrest? Local unrest where? Hawaiian. Well, Hawaiian is not very upset right now. So I'm gonna do that. I know it's because we just did the rebel thing. I'm aware of that. Don't worry about it. You also believe you're gonna head into Langzhong, so I'm just gonna casually head in there too. See how this battle goes. Oh, it's a close one. It is a close one. Come on, come on, I know you guys got this one. There you go. Extra little bit of war score there. We did take massive casualties though, so we're gonna have to walk back out of that a little bit. I'll lose the prestige, because I'm sure winning this war will give me a slight advantage in that department. And it's a shame we can't separate piece out other members of a coalition. I think that would be something that's really nice. On the bright side, they still have I think, well, nearly 2-to-1 deaths to my deaths. So our ratios are looking nice. Wouldn't mind if I improve that number a little bit myself either. Gonna head over here. Come on, boys. Ah, they caught me. They caught me a little bit. A little bit unfortunate, but yeah, I think we lost that whole 2-to-1 thing from that one little unfortunate battle. But we did do a lot of good things here. We are sitting at 10 war score now, or 10 things we can demand. And the separatists are really starting to roll out here, meaning we might want to consider ending this war. Of course, when you fight a war, you never want to leave a war empty-handed. Never, ever, ever. Because you're just wasting your manpower at that point. Even if it's declared on you, you never want to leave empty-handed. So, instead of just doing it to save my own skin, which would be nice to do, instead, I'm going to do my best to grab something useful out of this. Something that'll actually give me an edge. Okay, great. Now they're sitting at Yeah, they're unwilling to fight. Okay, I'm gonna use this to take Cheese Land. It's like, oh, are you crazy? Or you're taking land in a coalition war? Of course I am. Of course. I think I'll leave that over there. I do have to pay back some loans, so I won't take a whole bunch of land. Actually, I can keep going. I can keep going. Of course I can keep going. I have ticking war score. It's not at max yet. Let's see where things go. Let's see where things go. If I can keep them a little more occupied, a little longer, you know, bit of a longer truce so this sort of thing doesn't happen again. We are very close to being completely out of manpower. In fact, that is what we've just hit right now. So any sort of developments that we're going to want to pull are going to have to be fairly immediate. Let's split those guys in two. Peace offer, there will be no peace. Is there an ongoing battle? No, length of war. Okay. So yeah, this would be a very solid moment to peace out right now. I just want to take a few... Oh, that really hurts. Oh, those noble rebels popping up on my land, or where I was. Ah, that really stings, honestly. That is really painful. Okay, let me see if I can grab... I need a little bit more money out of this. Unfortunately, we are fighting one of the smallest members of China, so we're not getting that much out of it. But we're finally, wait for it, finally done. We're gonna peace out now, and maybe take that. It's maybe not as much money as we've spent, of course, but it is some nice land that I don't know if I have claims on. I do. Okay, that's good. And there it is. That'll work for me. Thank you very much. The punitive war ended up in me taking land, something you love to see. And of course, as per always, as per usual, we're gonna have to burn it all down to the ground. It was just 4 provinces, but some very delicious points we had to deal with there. So, you are going to be immediately active on rebel busting duty. Everyone here is immediately active on rebel busting duty. We have a lot of rebels to deal with, a lot of things we can't really afford to wait on, so let's get to business with the few remaining gentlemen in the armies that we still have left. And I can take the next one here. Massed battery, so look at that. Plus 5% discipline. But then, we take a look over here. We hit this discipline as well. So now we're sitting at 114.9% discipline. Very spicy number. Very, very nice indeed. I do have to deal with some separatism over here. I think they mostly left me, which is nice. They left me alone. And the forts are gonna do their job and bring the devastation down. We do have massive, massive debt. Very, very big issues going on around here. Yeah, not so much fun. Let's see if I can try and convert this province. It'll take a little while though, that's the thing. I'm gonna cancel that. So religion, and then we can take a look at states. Yeah, because pretty much if you have something that's a territory, it's not a state, then you're gonna end up with -2, which is not so good. I think that's what's going on here mainly. -2 from territory. Yeah, that's a lot of these areas, and I can't fix that right now. Of course I can't, which is unfortunate, but I'm so close to the 99% I need. Really, really close. I think I might as well try and convert something. Like, if it's gonna take a while, I might as well make it count, honestly. So let's go for this one. It's gonna take 144 months, which is disgusting. But it really is all I can do right now. Also, let's do a time check. I mean, I feel like this war has been going on a while. We are sitting at approximately 30 minutes. That's actually a really nice way to end off this episode. So hopefully you guys did enjoy that, I don't know, series of wars. The Punitive War, the Tibet War, which is kind of short, but whatever. It is what it is. Hopefully you guys did enjoy this episode. This is Quarbit signing off, and as always, have a fantastic day.